Hey, is Kim, or Pock, whatever you want to call me, Dookie Daniel.
Dookie Juice.
With his 140-pound bag. And there's Blaze. And I don't know what Chris is wearing today, but we're here at Neels Gap, and we're getting ready to head over to Unicoi Gap over the next 2.5 days. Today we're going to make our way to Wildcat Mountain, so see you later.
Hey look, we're at Testes Gap.
We are on Level Land with a D, Level Land Mountain. It's spring, so everything's green and you can't really see anything. But look at all this greenery, it's so pretty. Yes, that's Level Land Mountain, one word, but a combo word, a word sandwich, Level Land. 2 words making one. There's Dookie Daniel.
I am not Dookie Daniel.
We don't know what we're gonna call that creature.
I'm a Dookie Daniel.
And there's Blaze.
That doesn't even make sense.
Hey Dookie Daniel, how much does your bag weigh?
Hey Dookie Kim, I'm just gonna call you Dookie Kim just the whole time you're videotaping too.
How do you eat peanut butter and jelly?
Just peanut butter. With my tongue.
Peanut butter? Is that
Yum.
Look at him.
Do you get a video of the mountain?
We are at Cow Rock Mountain.
Yeah, my sweat, my bag has grown 20 pounds.
And now weighs what?
Probably pushing 200.
200 pounds. Awesome.
So here we are. If you can look past Fat Pack in front of me, we are on the side trail to Whitley Gap shelter on Wildcat Mountain. See all this awesome greenery around us. Sorry about the wind, but this is your viewpoint from Wildcat Mountain. We're on the Whitley Gap shelter side trail off of the AT, going to stay the night. It's 1.2 miles off of the AT into the shelter, which is quite a little trek after you've been hiking all day. But when you get to see things like this, it's amazing. And over there in one of those rock faces is Cow Rock, where we came from earlier today, but it's just beautiful, right in your face.
Well, we made it to Whitley Gap shelter.
This one doesn't look as bad as the other ones, Chris.
No, it's pretty clean.
But it's probably because your phone's right on the money. It's 8 miles right now. Just, you know, walk into the privy, the bathroom. This conjunction of plywood. With a hole in the ground. There's a toilet, but there's no flushing. It's just a hole in the ground that when you go inside the toilet, it just hits the ground and decomposes. Here we are at Whitley Gap shelter, completely alone, holding it down. Hopefully none of this is like bear scatting. But you can see the shelters here. It's pretty clean. Only a couple comments in the log about rats, but you've got the privy down to the left and the water over here to the right. Got your bear cables. Definitely going to be using those. Less work, not having to bear hang our bags. Definitely see we got our hammocks up to lounge around in. Picnic table. Got our tents. There's Pacer. And Chris will not call Daniel Fat Pack. He calls him Heavyweight. So we'll call him Heavyweight. Except I prefer Fat Pack. There's Blaze. Hey Blaze.
Hi.
And this is our campsite for the night. Nice little digs. And then you see that hill right there? That's what we gotta climb up in the morning. Exciting. It's 1.2 miles from here back to the AT. There's some more campsites just a little ways away from the shelter. Probably some better ones if we would have just kept walking a little bit. Definitely so. Plenty of places to put your tents. Nice soft grassy areas. I mean, look at that over there. That's just perfect. And look, you can even build you a nice little fire. Plenty of places to set up out here. Look at that perfection. Dinner time. What you eating? Fat Pack?
Rice size, chicken flavor.
Nice. What are you eating?
Some kind of Alpine Air freeze-dried pasta.
3 chicken and cheese.
3 chicken and
That's
cheese.
what I'm having. The southwestern style masa with beef. The girls at REI said it was good and told me if I didn't like it, I could bring it back. Oh.
So it's 2 o'clock in the morning.
Jesus, you scared me.
You asleep?
Yeah, you scared me.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning. It's been thunderstorming for the past 2 hours. And we made a bit of an error with our rain fly. We put it upside down, which isn't really good because there's a vent on the back side, and the vent should be facing outward, keeping the rain off, but it's facing inward, so rain's just dripping down through the netting onto us. But hopefully we can get it all figured out tomorrow.
Since midnight. There's just no thunder anymore. Well, Blaze, aka Hannah, told us that there was like a 30% chance of rain. And we thought, oh, that's not bad. It's not gonna rain. Well, it's been raining since midnight. And it's just stopped enough where we can get out of our tents, make breakfast, use the bathroom, but you can see it's been raining a ton. Thunder, lightning, crazy wind. Got all of our stuff spread out so it can dry out. Chris is making some coffee over here. You can just see all of the rain. Barista Chris.
Thank you, Mom. Making morning brew.
Can you make me a venti white chocolate mocha frappuccino? Don't you drink that right now, that's hot. Do it.
No, it's too hot.
Ain't nothing to it but do it. What kind of coffee are we drinking, Daniel?
The only kind of coffee.
$5.
Yeah,
$5.
$5.
That's right.
That's what it's
Did y'all
got.
see that? $5.
That's how much it costs.
Literally.
Shut it. Shut it. Shut it. You won't get the aftertaste till the end. Don't spit that back in.
Swallow it.
Swallow it. Don't spit that in the cup. I want that.
That's awful.
She's gonna drink more though.
That is awful. Who drinks that?
It's Starbucks.
Whitley Gap shelter this morning, and we gotta go 1.2 miles back to the AT off this side trail. It rained, stormed from about midnight last night up until 8 o'clock this morning. So a really wet morning, but the sun's coming out now. It's looking pretty good. It's about 10:15 in the morning. The wind's blowing pretty good. Nice breeze. We're stopping at Blue Mountain Shelter, which we got about 9.5 miles. So we will talk to you in a little bit. The view from Wildcat Mountain this morning.
Oh, baby, come up again. Look at the and we are still trucking along on the AT, making our way to Blue Mountain Shelter today. And you can see this awesome natural tunnel canopy that we're walking in under a ways. Today is much better. That's why we're doing higher miles today than yesterday. Yesterday we had several mountains to climb. It had some pretty steep inclines, and it was just straight up, straight down, out of one gap, up a mountain into another gap. And today we've just had some smaller mountains that we've climbed up. But the big kicker on that is you hadn't went all the way down them before you climb another. So the inclination's not been as steep. And then we've had spots like this where you've got shade and a breeze and bugs falling on you. But we've also had awesome luck with some great water sources too. So it's been a good day.
This is the ascent up to Blue Mountain. We got about 1.5 miles to get to the shelter. Not sure if we're gonna stop at the shelter or keep going to the top.
Another mile after the shelter.
But it's another mile to the top after the shelter. So we'll figure that out.
For somebody whose feet are hurting really bad, this is awful.
Yeah, I bet it is. All these sharp edged rocks.
Can you imagine? It wouldn't have been so bad if they weren't hurting already.
And more rocks. They saved the best for last.
Someday Indiana Jones jump. You gotta hop to the right one.
Look ahead of us. Oh, too soon. Did you smell cucumbers? Not yet. Or goat? You said looking like goat. Shut up. That would be really bad.
Somebody call the CCC.
This
Tell
would
them
be
to
the
come
AT
dump all these rocks.
Conservancy.
What?
This would be the AT Conservancy.
Well, somebody call that.
ATC.
We need to get rid of these rocks. And then the whole mountain falls, but
Yeah, like why couldn't you put the trail this way? You make us climb over all these rocks.
Here's a positive note. Can you imagine if we were right here this morning when everything was still wet?
what's that? When it was raining and these rocks were wet.
Yeah.
Find those up there.
like these.
We camped right through those trees right there last night. The weather was good, didn't rain. There was probably about six or so tents set up out through here last night. By the time we got up, everybody was already gone. And it's 8:45. We're walking over to the shelter and see what it looks like. There was a good bit of people staying there last night. So
Dun, 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 dun.
Snail!
well, we just got to Unicoi Gap and we did about 13 to 14 miles yesterday and only had to do about 2.5 today. And we're stopping at Unicoi Gap, which is going to make it, including the Whitley Gap trail that we did yesterday, is going to make it around 24 or 25 miles that we did in 2.5 days, 2.25 days rather. So now we're going to get back to the car down here and go grab us some food because we're hungry. We packed the right amount of food. We're coming back with, I have like one energy bar left, and Kim only has one bar left. And Dookie, Daniel, and Blaze back there, they're completely out of food. So, besides some trail mix and jerky. So, well, this is gonna be it for us this weekend. Until next time, see ya.